Okay, had a minute, so I thought I'd record another one of these. Just scooch this back because that's usually what I do for these. Just gives me some more space. It's actually what I do when I record my videos for my other channel. I record them in my car, and let's see. Here we go. Like I have this setup where I position my blue snowball microphone right here, and basically it has the padding behind it then, so the sound comes through better. I'm sorry for showing some disheveled tissues back there. It's kind of gross, but oh well. Yeah, I basically will set the snowball there. I like to record in my car because it's the best sound quality I've gotten so far without having a proper setup yet. And it's also a consistent setup because nothing in here is really going to change. So gotta catch my breath. I feel like I do that a lot on these. That's something since I've started doing focusing really hard on getting my other YouTube channel off the ground and getting self-employed. I feel like there's probably aspects of my health I've neglected. Maybe that's why I'm breathing hard so much, and that's why I keep touching my chin. I gotta stop doing that. Every time I rewatch these, I notice I do that. But as far as diets and exercise, there's probably some things I'm neglecting to do just because I've been so focused on having this, getting self-employed through YouTube. And it really is a grind. I kind of hate that word right now, the grind and the grind set, because it's a trendy thing, but it is kind of true where you just you get in the habit of doing all these unhealthy things, but it's to get your output up. And I've probably picked up on a few. Um, see now I'm derailed. I guess that does kind of tie into what I thought I would talk about. Um, this is another update. My last one was only 4 days ago, but today's my day off. I decided to make it Wednesday instead of Friday, and then instead of Saturday. And one of the things I've had a really hard time with is relaxing on my days off, which wasn't as much of a problem when I had like a real job, when I worked at UPS and then I worked at Macy's. And I think the thing with trying to be self employed is you are your own boss, and it's basically all on you to keep things in check. Now, I have a business partner, for lack of a better way to put it, and being accountable to him, I mean, it's sort of a 50-50 thing, but either way, we're sort of accountable to each other, so that kind of helps. But still, it's like if if I slack off too much on my day off and get too into a video game or let myself get too slacked just talking or watching a TV show, and my brain exits the workflow too much, and then let's say I go to bed really late, and then I get up late the next day, or I get up early and now my sleep's all screwed up. Like all of that, if you're working a real job, that doesn't matter. You still have to go to work, and you're basically going to have to trudge through it. But being your own boss, it's hard to keep that in check sometimes. And how it's been difficult for me is, excuse me, actually is the reverse, because I've been really concerned about so concerned about the production of the videos and getting it right that I haven't been able to relax on my days off. And the downside of that is I don't think I'm as productive when I'm actually at work. Um, and that's, I'd say, that's one of the current struggles I'm going through as far as getting this channel figured out is how to deal with just relegating myself and relaxing. I have a really, really hard time relaxing. Like, there's some nights I'll have an idea for a video because my videos on my other channel are scripted and very professional and thought out. And if I have an idea, I kind of just have to sit up and write that, or else I'm going to stay awake. Because I already kind of, I would say I kind of have insomnia. I don't, like, I've never been diagnosed with it, but um, that's how it feels. Sorry if I'm all over the place too with this one. Since it's my day off, I worked out today, and I got back from walking the dog, so I have all this caffeine in me, and I've been exercising, and my brain's just like all over the place. Um, and I took a little bit more caffeine than usual just to get myself through the workout. So yeah, I basically taking this day off is today I've been able to do it better because even though I've been doing that work, like stuff like working out and exercising, that's very different from the work I do. It's physical, but it's not work. I think why I've been able to relax today is because last night when I was finishing up work, I was about ready to call it a day, but I was working on a script and I just couldn't get it like to a place I wanted it to be. And I just forced myself to get it done. Um, or to get it to a point I was satisfied with because I knew if I didn't, I would I wouldn't be able to relax today. I would be upset the whole day just thinking about how that script is in a place that's not satisfactory, and am I ever going to be able to get the backlog of videos that I want to get? And I was able to get the script to a really good point where basically when I go into work tomorrow, I just got to essentially fill in the blanks, research a few things, add a few sentences, and then get onto the recording process and the editing, which is all incredibly straightforward. It's really the writing that is the difficult part. And I guess in my mind, there's sort of like this magic trick where even if work didn't go perfectly, you'd be able to make your day off worth it just by having a certain mindset. But what I found is that unless work goes well, I'm not going to be able to relax. And there really isn't a good way around that. I guess my brain knows if I don't have production up, that my life is going to suffer in some way or the other. But I don't know. I don't want to keep this video too long because, like I said, my brain's not really working today. Um, and I got to go in. The dog's like confined in the one part of the kitchen in the playpen, but she's an Australian Shepherd, so she has just a lot of energy, and I got to always make sure she's not jumping on the counter or getting into things she's not supposed to. Um, I'm kind of talking like people watch these, which mainly I do these sort of for to keep myself on track and to get used to speaking in front of the on video, just impromptu. And in case I guess I ever network with people, I sort of have a log of what I do, and they can sort of uh, see what I'm actually like rather than just text comments, which you can make up anything and you can plan those. Recording a video for 10 minutes straight, it's a lot harder to fake who you really are and what you're like and your mannerisms. Um, but with that said, my last update has like 6 views, and 2 of those are my own, but the 4 others aren't, which is kind of weird to me. I don't know. I can't imagine anyone other than people who are already subscribed really watch these, and I don't want to say it concerns me because if a channel like this was able to get views, that'd be great, but it's not one that's designed to. Like on any YouTube channels anymore, where I try to make money off them, I want to be anonymous because I don't want to be like a celebrity in any way or known for my work, really. I want the work to just speak for itself. Um, but there was one more thing I was going to say. Oh, yeah, in my last video, I talked about how I was going to try to keep the videos shorter, and so far that's been working. Um, it's got 2 videos done this week, kept them at a very reasonable length, under 6 minutes, and yeah, I think they're pretty good videos. The one was incredibly easy to research for, and just a really simple video. It was all based on knowledge I already knew, and it was just sort of putting it together. And it had a sort of cool presentation to it, but as far as the information itself, nothing groundbreaking. And that video isn't like a homer, but it's doing really good relative to the other videos. And I think that kind of speaks to my point that I made last time, where like the quality of the video, at least the quality as you see it, has nothing to do with how much people will actually like it. And once again, it's a video that I thought was good. I thought it was solid, but it's not the most interesting one. It doesn't really tell a emotionally riveting story, but it's just a solid little video. But people really, really like that through not only the views but the comments. I actually haven't checked the like ratio on it, but and now I have another one going up on Thursday, which I think is a much better video. I think it's really interesting, but I'm already predicting that one's not going to do as well. There's a chance it could because of the topic, but yeah, I guess that's all I wanted to say. I figured I'd throw out another update. I like doing these more often. I'm going to try to keep up with it. And I think that's all to say for now. Oh, I might try to do some music on my day off. So on my days off, I might try to do music more often. Maybe even later today, I'll try to get something up. So, anyways, that's all.